Money, baby.
Good morning.
Oh God, you guys, I'm so tired and like I have a lot to do today. I have errands to run and it's not easy. And but today, despite having a lot of things to do, I would like to do a little story time with you guys because I feel like I owe you guys that. And you can see from the title how I fell in love with my husband before I met him. So, babe, yeah, come now. Come now. But you're supposed to just come now, please. Please. You're supposed to be in this video. How are you? Not hold it. How are you? You guys, I beg this man to be in this video. I don't think I've seen anybody that does uncomfortable with the camera as much as my husband. How are you? Still lip gloss, so wipes. Do you remember how we met?
Of course.
How?
It all started in the beginning.
Let's just go straight to the point, please.
I'm trying to, spice it up,
We understand. We understand.
How we met. You sent me a request on Instagram and I accepted, and the rest is history.
Which one is the rest is history? Which one is the rest is history?
And we are here today now.
We're here today.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to say I made the move?
You made the first move.
I did not make the first move.
But you followed me first.
You does not. It's not the first move because your account was private. I just followed a random person I saw on Instagram.
Well, after you followed me, you were looking nice too, so I
was looking nice. I mean, you're in love. Love at first sight. You're in love.
So that was how we met. Instagram.
So you just, then when you now saw, accepted my followership, you're like, oh, this girl's looking pretty. She's looking pretty. And then you decided to, should I expose you?
No, why would you expose me?
No, it's not exposing, it's love.
No, it's not love. Don't expose me.
Anyways, this is my YouTube and I'm supposed to tell you how I fell in love with this man from the inception, right?
Okay, I'm leaving.
I don't know why he's saying it's cringe, but it was really, really romantic. And I do not care if he wants to share it or not. I'm going to share it. So my husband at the time was, okay, when he was not my husband, when he was my toaster, he was toasting me. He just came to my DM, speaking French. He was speaking French. And I'm like, who is this? Simio. I don't understand French, even after learning it for how many years. I went to Google to translate it, and then I replied in French, like, if we should learn, this is how to toast a woman. Or should I say it was meant to be? Because there's people that will come to your DM and you'll be like, who is this? But I was like, who is this guy?
It's because you saw I was French guy.
This guy is vain. They're trying to tell me that in this life, the reason why I fell in love with you was because you're fresh. Well, so he's trying to say that it was surface love, but that's not true. It was more than that for me, and I just feel like talking about it. Well, like we started talking in December 2019, but we didn't get into it. In fact, it was very fast. Like how everything happened was just so fast because we started talking, and the moment we started talking, I was already I'm saying from my angle. I don't know. You might not be able to express yourself. In fact, this is my story. So let me just tell you. I was so excited when he messaged me. Okay. After the message, so he posted, okay, no, I posted a video, and then he was so confident, and then he replied and said that in 2020, I'm going to be his girlfriend. And in 2022, he said we're going to get married. Oh my God. And I was like, who is this guy? What does he mean? And all these type of things. Already I'm putting butterflies in my stomach. But I don't know. I just feel like he was very confident and he knew what he wanted. I Irene, you dey feel Irene, you dey feel Irene, you dey feel Irene, you dey feel Irene. You open spoil here. You dey feel Irene, you dey feel Irene. Been in a relationship for almost a year, like just 1 month, and then we are just seeing for the first time, and I went to see him in Dubai. And you guys, they say love is risk, like is risk, because I've never seen this person before. But then I flew all the way from Nigeria to go and see him for the first time. In as much as I'm sure a lot of people might have wondered if it was going to work, even if they didn't say it to me. But I mean, if you think about it, it's sometimes some relationships can be too good to be true. And I had a really healthy relationship, and I still have a really healthy relationship with my husband. But it was just we took a risk that turned out to be perfect. We turned out to, we are thriving, we're doing well, we are married. Talking to my husband, I felt like I knew him before. Do you understand? Like, it just felt like, oh my God, all these things you hear in fairy tale, like all these movies, cartoons, or love movies we see that people are like, oh, so good to be true. Da, 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 da. That's the vibe I got. Like, it was so sweet. And the thing about it was that maybe it was just the way he spoke to me, or maybe it was how he treated me when we started talking. I didn't feel like I was in a relationship with somebody that I had never met. How did this work out? Like, people are like, oh, I'm going to start answering my DMs. Yes, it's not about answering the DMs. I mean, there were like a lot of people in the DMs already. It wasn't just a case of answering my DMs. It just happened that maybe this one was just different. Like, it was different from every other person that had spoken to me. So yeah, let me tell you, people, all those people that are doing tough love, me, I fell in love well, like flat. And I'm not even shy. You know that sound? I'm in love, and I don't even feel guilty about it. I'm in love. And then he knew God. If you know me, you know that I love God. And seeing all of these features, it just made me realize that he had values, he had standards. And then he was bringing out the best in me and not just dating me because I'm a pretty face or any of that. He was with me and he added something to me. I grew like totally, like in so many areas. There are certain habits, certain things that I knew that when I met this man, I had to cut off. I don't think anybody has really paid attention to like details as much as he did for me. Like, he just had this way of handling situations, his gestures. I mean, like, I can tell you for a fact that in terms of my content, my business, my branding, my husband is responsible for half of it. What? More than half of it. I could be okay, I have the idea, but he puts in the work for me. Literally, like, my videos, he takes his time out of his busy schedule to edit my videos. He takes his time to make sure like I put my content out there and I do it well and it is organized and it is out of the ordinary. I was like, wow, I've never been with somebody like this. I've never seen anybody like this. because we're like apart. Dubai had like, I think it was 3 hours ahead of Nigeria. So he would go to work, he would, reach out, still talk to me. He would still be able to, like, I would shoot YouTube videos, and we have this drive that I would, make videos, and then I would upload it on the drive. So he would, and then when he goes back home, like when he closes from work, I mean, you can imagine how, stressful it could have been. When he gets back home, he make sure he edits my videos and give it to me for me to upload. That he wants to always be useful to me. And I mean, like, even if I was doing it, I knew that he was useful. Like, I knew that he was something, he was important to me. But he wanted to feel like he was helping me. He was helping me do something, right? And helping me achieve my dreams. In as much as I was very inconsistent, which a lot of excuses, but I mean, he was there, and he's still there. He's always there till today. No matter how busy he is, I don't know if I'm just going off track, but I know that when he started talking to me, I already had these butterflies. I had to tell him that, please, what do you want from me? Are you here to waste my time? Because if that's the case, please, I'm not interested. Because I already liked him. I didn't want anybody that was coming to waste my time. I needed somebody that was actually coming in because they wanted something serious. And to God be the glory. It is serious. And I mean, evidence. Evidence. Because, I mean, years later, I'm here talking about them, saying, my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband. Like, I'm so happy that all our effort, everything that we put into the relationship, every commitment that we made didn't go to a waste. And I'm so grateful because God stood in the middle of everything. So, yes, I'm in love and I'm shy.
This is a story of how I fell in love with my husband before I met him. Not to sound cliche, but I'll choose him even in my next life. And I hope our story resonates with you, that love is still out there and you can find it if you wish.
Oh God, help me.
Oh, this is fact that the mic is in your mouth. Okay, she's okay.